Okay. Hey guys, welcome. There had been some difficulty and issues like what is a internet issue and other issues, but we have sorted it out and finally we are here. Okay, with the next part of the course. Okay. So I'm really not sure about the things that I taught yesterday. Like there was a lot of lags and all that. And for assignment and all that, you'll get proper assignment from today in case you not received it yesterday. Okay, great. And yeah, good evening to everyone. Okay. Okay, guys. So now the next thing is like we were talking about loops. So we did some example in what do you say in double loops, like those star problems. So are you guys clear with those star problems? If you are clear, then we can proceed ahead, or I can just repeat it quickly for you. Okay, hello guys. I'm seeing a lot of hellos. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, yeah. Okay, my broadband had some issues. Like my wire had been cut down by my neighbors, so it was restored today. Okay. Okay. So the last part. Okay. Okay. Clear. Repeat. Okay. 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 I'll quickly recall it. Okay. The point is to know the things well, not to know a lot of things. I hope this is clear. Okay. Okay. So let's be back here. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. Let me make it big. Okay, let's make it. Okay, sorry, I'm in Java. Let's switch to JavaScript quickly. Okay, I'm zooming it. Okay, great. Pattern, what you started? Yeah, yeah. I'll start from the yesterday class. Not to worry. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Just 1 second. I'll share my screen again. Okay, sorry, guys. Sometime office calls and you have to reply urgently. Okay, awesome. Okay, guys. So now we were talking about this. Remember in the previous to previous class, we did this problem. Star, sorry, with this bracket, star, 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 star. This 5-star problem. I think this is clear to everyone, right? So our next target was to print this star in the same line. Okay, so let's think about that. How to print it in the same line. Okay. Now see, for other languages, depending on a language, it can be easy, it can be difficult. Okay, but in JavaScript, we did do this way, the way we'll be discussing now, and this solution will work universally in all the languages again. Okay, okay, so let's have a look. So this is a for loop. I have to print take 5 elements, right? So that means my loop will run 5 times. I will talk about I++ today also, right? I have a habit of writing I++, but since I have not taught you, so okay. So now this loop will run for 5 times, 1 to 5. Okay. So now the next thing is, now if we print this console.log I, okay. Sorry, I mean to say star. Now let's come here. Let's click on run. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, you want more zoom? Okay. Sorry. Let's zoom it more. Hope this is good. Okay. So you guys can see there are 5 stars, and that are from top to bottom. But the point is, but our problem is we want these stars now in the same line, something like this. Star. Okay, let's not consider space now. We'll add a space 3, 4, and 5. Just considering this part. Okay. So if we go with this part, what will happen? Of course, I cannot do it because what console.log does? Console.log by default change the line after everything that it prints. Okay, like it printed a first output and then change the line, second output and change the line. So we don't want that. So what shortcut we can use here? Not a shortcut, just another way. Okay, let's take a variable s. Okay, and I'm assuming it's a string type variable. Okay, and what I'm doing, I'm making the variable, it has no value. Like in a string, if you give a space, that means it has a space. So what I'm doing now, it has no value. Okay, that means it's empty. Okay, so let's imagine something. Okay, let's make it do code it first. So I'll write s is equals to s plus star. Okay, let's see what this line will do. Let's understand it a little. Okay, no. Okay, more zoom. I think zoom is enough, right? Okay. Okay, your comments are on the another screen, so sometime I'm looking that side. Okay. So let's assume S is a box. Okay. We are covering the day 3 content from today, so no worries. The video is related. We are covering it today, everything. So don't worry about that. Okay. So let's suppose S is this box. Now, since S is this box, what is the value inside S? Empty. There is no value inside S, right? So now, when the value of I is 1, what is happening? S is equals to S plus star. Okay, so now see how this calculation take place. In case if you don't know how this calculation take place, let me give you an analyzation. Okay, like let's talk about maths first. Okay, in maths, suppose you write A is equals to B. So what is the basic idea in maths when we write A is equals to B? That means the value of B is copied into A. Am I correct? But in maths, we take it in the reverse order. Like if you have to write A is equals to B, you also write it like what happens? Like suppose B is 10. Okay. So and there is no value in A. So in maths, I can write it like this also: A is equals to B, and B is equals to A. In both the ways, I can write in maths. Like there is no limitation that kind of sort. But in coding, what happens? Okay. So if I write x is equals to y, that simply means, okay, x may have some value. Suppose the value of x is 100. Doesn't matter. Now the value of y is 10. So what will happen? The value of y will get copied into the value of x. Okay. So that means x will be equal to 10. Okay. So after this statement, x will be 10. Clear, guys? Okay. So let me rub this. Okay. Now again, let's look at it. So now here is equals to, after equal to, we have data s plus star. So what will happen here? So see, first the work will happen after equal to. When this work is get completed, whatever value is there, that will be stored in the left s. Okay, this is how. So this you can. This is simply like see, I can write a is equals to b plus 1. So if you write some statement like this, what do you do? First, I calculate the things that is after equal to, right? Once this thing is calculated, then this is finally stored in A. So this is the same thing that happens here. Instead of A, I have taken B only. So what happens? This answer will be calculated and finally stored in B only. Okay, like that previous case. So what will happen? Suppose the older value of B was 10. Now after B plus 1, that means 11. So this value will be deleted and a new value will be there. That will be 11. Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's talk about this box now. Okay. So this is the thing. Initially, it is empty. Now, when the value of I is equals to 1, what is happening? So S is equals to S plus star. So that means the in S. So first, after equal to will work, this part will work. So what will be the value of this part? S is empty. We'll add star. So the value will be star, right? So the calculated answer. This is a calculated answer. And this is a final value. Final value means the value that is stored in the box. That is the value of this S. Okay, so this S will also be star. Okay, awesome. Now I is equals to, so now this star will be present here, right? In the box, last time the box was empty. Now S has a value equal to star. Now when I is equal to 2, what will be the calculated value? Now when I is equals to 2, next time, what is the value of S now? It's already star, right? So star plus star will be 2 star. Okay, this star will be 2 star. So what is the final value here? 2 star, right? Sorry for the weird star. Okay, I don't know. I'm into coding, not into designing. So, okay. Similarly, when I is equals to 3, okay, already the previous value of S is 2 star, so it will be 3 stars. Okay. So 3 stars, and again the final answer will be 3 stars. Similarly, 4 stars and 5 stars. So what will happen? The last value of S will be 5 star, right? In the same way. What is happening to my star? Why I'm not? Okay, finally I made something better. Okay, so finally at the end we can print a star like this. Okay, so let me delete this and let me print it here. Console.log and star. Now let's run it. Let's click on run. Okay. Oh, whoa, so sad. We just got a single star. Why? Because I print a star here. I'm very sorry. I have to print S. I make some of the typos like this. Okay, and it's totally okay to make errors. Whenever you make error, you should understand that this error is there. Come back to your code and debug it. And this is very normal. Okay. None of the application that you will make will be error free. It will have a lot of bugs. Okay, so you can see now we got the things in the same line. Yesterday what we did, we added a space here, right? Okay, so what should I do? Instead of just adding a star, add a star and a space. Okay, you'll get the assignment, guys. Be chill. We'll send you the assignment. Yeah. Just focus on the teaching now. Okay, so now you have all the stars. Great. So now you know how to print a horizontal star, and also you know how to now you know how to print a horizontal star and also the vertical star. So we'll do some problems based on this. So let's have a look at the problem. Star, 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 star. Okay, let's remove the spaces. Okay, we can add spaces later. Let's copy it a few times. So you guys should know how to copy paste things. That's important. You may have heard a joke. Like, am I a copy paste developer or am I a real developer? Okay. And there's there's no term called as copy and paste developer. All developers happily do copy paste. Okay. Okay. So now this is a problem. In this problem, let's visualize this problem. If you get such problem, okay, how will I what do you say? Attempt it. Okay, that's the problem. So what I'll do, just to avoid confusion between, like, some of you guys may have which is rows, which is column. So just to avoid that confusion, I'll add one more. Okay. So for now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are total 6 rows. Okay, and there are total 5 columns. Clear? Okay. Okay. I'm just copy pasting it. I'll use this problem later. Okay. Okay, now this is a pattern you guys need to print. So now see how to do it. So the first loop, okay, make a habit. So see this star thing. So there are 2 ways to attempt it. So I'll tell you both the ways. Okay, just follow the way which you like more. Okay. So the first way is, like, you have to print this line how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, right? The same line need to be printed. Now this logic is just for this problem. As the problem changes, this logic may not work, but you will get an idea of it. Okay. Okay. So now this line need to be printed. To print this line, I can use the previous program that I just did, right? Okay. So what this line will do, this code will do, this code will print you the first line. Okay. Now I need to print this line how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So I need to print this line 6 times, right? I've just sorted it. Okay. Okay, so this thing I need to print it 6 times, right? So whenever you have to print something multiple times, whenever you have to repeat the process again and again, okay, we'll tell you about the semicolons and all that. Okay, I'll take a small session on a strict JavaScript, then I'll tell you all those things. Okay. So for, let's take a variable, a row is equals to 1. Okay. Row is less than equals to 6, right? Row is equals to row plus 1. So now what will happen? This loop will run for 6 times. Okay. And you know, this code already prints one line of code. Star, 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 right? So now the same logic, I'm just repeating it for 6 times. What does that mean? Same star, this entire thing will be printed 6 times. 6 times, 6 times, right? Let's have a look. This is one way to visualize that, which I don't highly recommend, but yeah, you may understand it well. Okay, okay, I printed it with space because I've added a space here. If you don't want a space, just remove it. Okay. So now you can see I'm getting pattern information. Okay, great. Okay, so you guys now got it, right? Okay. So now the other logic that you can think that can be a very useful logic in most of the problems. Okay, let's visualize this problem in a different way. Okay. So the first thing, let's consider this like a row. So how many rows are there? There are 6 rows. Okay. Let's remove this. We'll write the same code, but we'll understand in a different way. So for row is equals to 1, row is less than equal to 6, row is equals to row plus 1. Okay. Because there are 6 rows. Okay. Now in every row, what am I doing? Sequences I'm trying, but not work. Okay, I'm doing it. You'll get it once I complete it. Okay, see. Now in each row, like when the value of row is equals to 1, what is happening? I am printing 5 stars, not the chocolate. When the row is equals to 2, what I'm doing? I'm again printing 5 stars. So when again row is 3, I'm again printing 5 stars. So you can see, irrespective of the row, whichever row I am in, I'm always printing 5 stars. Simple. So what I can do? It doesn't matter which row I'm in. I'm in row 1, row 2, row 3, doesn't matter. I just need to print 5 star every time, right? So I just need to print 5 star every time. So that last code, I think I've copied it. Okay. So irrespective of the rows, I have to print 5 stars every time. So your code should be in proper format. I'm copy pasting the thing, so the format is getting disturbed, but okay. Okay, so now I think you got it right. For CGPlus is very good. Yeah, I'm seeing some of you guys. Okay, okay. Let's see what this line do again. S is equals to S plus star. Okay, so now see, we talked about a box, right? This box. Okay. Now what will happen when we talk about this box? Okay, in this box initially let's suppose this is S. So what will happen? This S is empty. Yeah, recording will be available after the class. Okay, so this S is empty. Okay, so now what will happen when this runs for the first time, when the value of I is equals to 1, what will happen? So like I will add star to S. What is the value of S? Empty. So what will be the value here? Star. Okay, the value of S will be star. When the value of I is equals to 2, what will happen? Now the value of S is already star in the box, right? So star plus star will be 2 star. Now when the value of I is equals to 3, what will happen? S is already 2 star, 1 star will be added. So it will be 3 star. Similarly, when I is 4, 1 more star will come. When I is 5, 1 more star will come. Again, when the value of I will be 6, this condition will be false and it will come out and print you the 5 star. Okay? Okay. Okay, guys. So hope this is clear to all of you. Okay. So now I'll change this a little. 1. Sorry. Okay. 2, 3, 4. I think that's enough. Let's remove 98. Okay. Now let's look at this problem. So what is happening? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So initially, of course, the number of rows remains same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, last time it was 6. So the number of rows 1 to 5. Okay. Now what will happen here? We have to think. When the row is 1, okay, that means only 1 star. When row is 2, it means 2 star. When row is 3, it means 3 star. When row is 4, it's 4 star. Now it's not remaining constant. Like earlier, what was happening? When the value, when what was happening when row is equals to 1, then also it was 5 star. When row is equals to 2, then also it was 5 star. When row is 3, then also it was 5 star. Actually, this part was covered yesterday. Yeah. Okay, this is the last problem. Then I'll, of course, then the things will be new. Okay. Anyway, so now what will happen? All like as the row goes ahead and ahead, okay, the star pattern varies. It's not the same thing, right? So what will happen? Though now you can see when the row is 1, I just have to print 1 star. When row is 2, I have to print 2 stars. So now here what I am doing, when row is 1, then also I was printing 5 star. When row is 2, then also I was printing 5 star here. Okay, so here we can do something. So there are two possible ways to do it. One, I directly write the value r. So when r is 1, this loop will run from 1 to 1. When r is 2, this loop will run from 1 to 2. When r is 3, this loop will run from 1 to 3. Either you can do this, or sometime you cannot establish a relationship between a and r, maybe. And you can take a help of another variable, like let's suppose a. So what will happen? Let's suppose the value of a is equals to 1. Okay. Now every time you run the loop, what you can do? You can just increase the value of a by 1. Okay, that's all. So whichever logic you think fit will work. Okay. Currently, I'll go with R because I have to write REST code, right? There's no point to write more code, but this is just a logic, so you guys can get it. Okay. Okay. So now let's come here. Okay, what are you guys saying? Okay. So now let's change the question a little more. Okay, let's push it. Let's push it again. Let's push it. Let's push it. Okay. I don't know. I did this yesterday problem also, but again the network got error. Okay, so now let's look at this. So now you can see that pattern is exactly the same. This will give you the same pattern, right? You'll get this pattern. But the problem is, okay, now every pattern, before printing it, there's some space. You'll get the assignment, guys, don't worry. There's some space, there's some space, there's some space, there's some space here, right? So before the pattern, you guys can see there are some spaces. So let's assume in the last line we have one space. So here we'll have 2 spaces, here we'll have 3 spaces, here we'll have 4 spaces, and here we'll have 5 spaces. Okay. So that means before printing this star, I have to like calculate the number of spaces and then print the spaces also. Before the star is printing, the spaces should also be printed, right? That is why I am doing it before this loop, right? So for, let's take a space loop. Yeah. So s is equals to 1. S is less than, equals to, will decide what that will be there. S is equals to s plus 1. Okay. Now again, we can write console.log and s. So instead of s, we want space. So now if I print space like this, what will happen? After every space, the line will change, right? Console.log does that thing. So we'll follow the same pattern like here. I'll take a s1, which does not have any value. And now what will I do? S1 is equals to S1 plus, this time I'll not add star. I have to add space, right? This is space. So there's a difference between nothing and space. Remember, this is space, okay? And this is null, means no value. Okay. So now what should be here? That's the point. That's the point here. So initially, when our values r is 1, there are 5 spaces, right? Then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. right? So let's take a variable x here, and value of x is equals to 5. And what will happen? I'll decrease the value of x every time, right? X is equals to x minus 1. Okay. Okay, someone did the code. Yeah, technical virus. Okay, nice name. Your code is correct. I assume so. Okay, now let's run it. I hope I cannot see it very clearly, but okay. Yeah. Anyway, you got it, right? Okay, sorry. What did I do? Oh, sorry. I did not print the space. Okay, so how to print a space? Just add it here before printing s. So this is in s1. S1 plus space. Okay. I don't like the extra. Doesn't matter, but I did not like it. Okay, now you can see this pattern is there. Why? Maybe because I have added a space here where, yeah, there is no space after every star, right? So, okay, you got the pattern, right? Awesome. That's correct. Great, guys. So I think all of you are clear with this. Okay. So I'll quickly explain you the meaning of R++ and R minus minus those steps, and then we'll proceed ahead. So let's take this. Let's take a value of a is equals to 2. Okay. What does I write z is equals to a plus plus. Okay. Then there's another thing. Here, like let's take y is equals to 2, and then I write x is equals to let's say plus plus y. Okay. Let's understand the difference between those. Similarly, like the plus will work, same way the minus will work. A minus minus and minus minus y. So let's understand this. The logic is very, very simple to it. There's no hard fast rule. Just remember this logic. Okay. When plus plus is in afterwards, like plus plus is after this a, then what will happen? First, step 1, z will be equals to a. This is step 1. Step 2, a is equals to a plus 1. I'll explain you if you did not understand it. But remember this rule. If it is plus plus y, that simply means, sorry, this is x here. Sorry. Here, what will we do? Here, step 1 is y is equals to y plus 1. Number 2, x is equals to y. Okay. So can someone tell me the answer using these two rules? What will be the answer for z and a? What will be z here and what will be a here? What will be x here, y here, and what will be x here? Yep. Okay, sorry, I did not tell the name. Yeah, Shudhakaran, you're totally right. This is like post and pre-increment operator. This is post and this is pre. Sorry, I don't have the habit of using a name sometimes, so it goes in the flow. I'm just waiting for your answers, guys. Okay. Okay, have a look. Just waiting for answer. Z is 3. Okay, I have got one answer. Z is 3. Okay, so let's put it 3. Any more answers? Z2 x3. Okay, the next set of answer is 2 3. Okay, great. High retained. 2 3. Okay, so most of you are correct. When you write 3 3 3, you have to tell me what is the 3 for. Whose answer is 3? I don't understand. Rishta. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so see, so idea is very simple. What is the step 1? The step 1 will be z is equals to a. So what was the value of a now? The value of a now is 2. So z is equals to a means 2. Now after z is equals to a, then I am incrementing the value of a. So now the value of a will be 3. Correct? So this will be the answer. Okay. When y is 2, x is equal to plus plus y. So what will happen? Y is equals to y plus 1. So what is happening here? First step, I'm incrementing it. Okay. When it is pre-increment, that means first incremented. So the value of y will be 3 now. Okay. then it will get assigned here. So x will be 3. So hope this is clear. Simple. Yeah, very good. This was the best one. Z is equals to less writing. Jimmy. Okay. Z is 2, rest is 3. Okay. So I'll just give you a small problem based on this, then we can quickly proceed ahead. So I hope all of you guys understood it. Let's take a is equals to 2. Z is equals to a plus 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 a plus a minus minus plus minus minus a. That's all. Just I'll give it 2 minutes. Fast. I want the answer. I want the answer for Z and A, both the things. Let me see who gets the correct answer. Okay, is 3 and 3 Sairaga is the answer for this problem? Okay. Oh, I think you guys, okay, maybe that was the previous problem answer. Okay, I'm waiting for you guys. Okay, Rohan, Z equal to 2 is the answer for this new problem, right? Okay, 13 for Z, right? Okay, 8 for A or Z. You have to mention it, it's for A or it's for Z. Okay, so many different answers. I also don't know the answer, I have to calculate it. But okay, there are some common answers, 8. Okay, someone 3 and 13. Okay, 8, 9. Okay, there are so many varieties, guys. So let me do it. Okay. And it's very simple to do it. Okay. Since you guys are beginners, so I'm doing it like this so that you guys can understand. Okay. So if you have a problem here, what you can do? Let's assume a new value here. Like, let's take it T1. Let's take this T2. Let's take this T3. Okay. And let's take this T4. Okay. And it's simple. Here, what is the answer for Z? Z will be T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4. So let's calculate T1. T1 is equals to A plus plus. Okay. So let's calculate. T1 is equals to A plus plus. So what will happen? What is the value of T1 now? T1 will be 2. Why? Because this is post, like after that, plus is afterwards, right? Post 1. So first value will be assigned, then value of A will be increased. Okay. So here I'm writing T1 is equal to 2 and a value of A at the bottom. Okay. The next problem, plus plus A. Okay. So T2 will be plus plus A plus plus A. So now let's have a look. What will happen? What is the value of A now? The value of A is 3 now. It has been updated, right? So we will be using this new value, not the old value. Okay. Okay, so plus plus A, that means the value will get increased first. So that means the value of A got 4. And then T2 is also 4. Okay, so I'll write 4 here. Okay, now let's go to the next step. A minus minus T3. So T3 is equals to A minus minus. Okay, so what will happen? What is the value of latest A? 4, right? So here what will happen? The value will get assigned first. That means T3 will be equal to 4. And what will happen? On the top, I'm writing the values of T's. Okay, and here I'm writing the values of A. So T3 will be 4 and A will be decrement. The same way the plus works. Okay, I don't. Okay, so this will be. This part of the screen is not working just for highlighting some reason. Maybe. Is my screen dead there? No idea. Anyway, so what will happen? This will be 4 and this will be 3, right? Okay, now T4. So T4 will be like, let's assume T4 somewhere here. Okay. So now T4 will be minus A. Okay. So now I have seen a lot of Z is equals to 12. Let me see. Okay, lot of 12. So I hope that's the correct answer. And what is the answer for A? You guys are getting 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Okay, let's see how many of you are correct. So now T4 is this. Now what will happen? The value of A is 3. So first the value of A will get reduced. So A will get to 2. Very good. So A is equal to 2 is the final answer. That's great. And T4 will be equal to 2. Right? So this will be 2 and this will be 2. Awesome. So 2 is the final answer for A. I think most of you are correct now. And this is like 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 2, 12. Okay, awesome. So Z is 12 and A is 2. I'm clear? Okay. So now you are clear with this plus plus and minus minus stuff, right? Awesome. Awesome, guys. So let's proceed ahead to the next step. Okay. Awesome. Okay. If you have some confusion, just you can rewatch that part of the video again, right? So, okay. Quickly, we'll move to the next topic. So currently, we have been working with the for loop, right? So there are some other set of loops like while loop and do while loop. Okay. So let's have a look. Okay, so like basically the simple statement is like whichever problem can be solved by for loop can also be solved by while loop or do while loop. It's not like I cannot solve this problem by for loop, I can solve this problem by while loop. It's just not like that. Okay. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll make a for loop, I'll convert it to while loop and do while loop. So you can see how the conversion works. Okay. Then similarly, any problem you can convert it. Okay. So my favorite loop is while loop. When I started my coding, it was my for loop, but now while loop has been my favorite for a while. Okay. So let's take this normal code. And there is no reason why while loop is favorite, but it's just a favorite loop. Now I can happily use I++ here. Right? Console.log. Let's convert this to loop to while loop. So what is this condition for while loop? While. Okay. So in the while, this is a place where I write condition. Okay. Okay. What happened to my brackets? Okay. Okay. So which condition? This condition. So let's bring this condition here, copy and put it here. Paste. Okay. Now this part, that assignment part is there. Okay. Put it on the top. Okay. Put the body here. And put I++ at the end. That's all. This is while loop. So this for loop can be written in this form, in the while loop. Okay. So there's nothing to worry about. The same thing. And the condition part is written here. Whatever is the initial value of I that you can write at the top of the loop. Okay. Whatever body is there inside that for loop, whatever you're writing can be written here. And finally, other things like the updation part. This is the updation part you can write at the end. Okay. And depending on the problems, things can change, but okay. Okay. Now the other thing is do while loop. Okay. They are just syntax. Once you practice few problems, try to practice few problems with for loop. Try to do the same problem with while loop and do while loop. You will be much clear. Okay. Okay. So in the while and do loop are much similar. In the while loop, what we do? We check the condition at the start. Here we check the condition at the end. Right. I is less than equals to 5. Rest all is same. We start with do, of course. I is equals to 1. Okay. And then what can we write here? The same thing. Okay. The only difference between while and do while loop is, okay, of course there is syntax difference. Don't know. That's totally okay. Apart from that, let's suppose the value of I is 6 here and the value of I will be 6 here. What will happen here? I is 6. 6 is less than or equal to 5. Condition is false. So this loop will not work. What will happen here? I is equal to 6. It will go inside. It will print 6. It will make the value of I is equal to 7. Okay. Now what will happen? I is less than or equal to 5. Condition is false. Then it will get out. What does that mean? It means, no, this is a syntax, guys. We cannot do anything. Okay. Okay, so what does that mean? This do while loop will at least work one time, even if the condition is false. Okay. While loop will not work even one time when the condition is false, but do while loop will at least work for one time, right? Awesome. Great. So this was the while and do while loop. You can continue doing some problems. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next part of the thing. And now is a very, very interesting part. We are coming to the most interesting part of the course, strings and arrays. Okay, they are like the most interesting part in any programming language. Okay, what happened to my s? This sometimes it gives a weird suggestions. I don't like where it's okay. Sorry. So s is equals to what is a string? You know, a single characters or a group of characters that is written inside a double quotes. Okay, or a single quotes, and there is a third type of quote also. I'll show you all, guys. Okay. So let's write my name. Okay, Abhishek. So this is a string. Okay. Now let's understand different ways in which we can write it. Either you can write it in the double string or double quotes. You can also write in a single quotes, not a problem. Okay, or you can also use this. Sorry, you see, uh, this has a little advantage. We'll see a little ahead. What is the advantage of this one? Okay, these are the three types you guys can declare the. Okay, I did not. Okay, guys, I'll make sure I'll run the code from now. Okay. Yeah. So now you guys can see. Okay. So now what happens here? Abhishek is written here. So there are three codes that are possible. So we'll continue with double quotes or single quotes for now. We'll see what is the importance of these quotes a while later. Or single quotes. Single quotes is easy to put, right? We don't have to use shift. Right? Okay. But I have a habit of putting double quotes. I started my coding from Java. Okay. So of course, double quotes was compulsory there. Okay, so now s is equals to Abhishek. Okay, so now in a string, what all things I can do? So the first thing that I can do, like how to extract these characters in the string, like these are string. How to find out the length of the string? What if I want to extract the first four characters in the string? Okay, okay, and these are the few things. How can I use loops string? Okay, something conditions like this. Okay, okay. So let's have a look. So now, if I want to print the first string, like I have given you a string and I want to print the first letter of the string, just the first letter, or the second letter, or the third letter, how can I do it? Okay. So let's start by the first thing. What is the length of the string? Okay. If I ask you what is the length of the string, what you guys will say? Okay. See. So let's count it. One, I know the length because it's my name. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So total the length is 8 letters. Okay. So length of this string is 8. Okay. Now okay. Now if I have to print the first letter, okay, how can I print it? Let's have a look. Let's write console dot log. Okay. So name is s. Okay. Start a bracket. This big bracket. I call it big bracket. You can call it the thing you call it. Okay, now in this place, I'll write the index of it. Remember, the length and index have a little difference. While counting, we start the counting from 0, right? So our length is 8. Okay, but what happens? Yeah, I'm coming to those functions, guys. Be chill. Okay, split and all that. Okay, now in like when I'm calculating something, so I'm talking about index. So whenever we use the word index, okay, so what happens? Just 1 second. Yeah, sorry. So whenever I use the word index, so what happens? I start counting from 0, not 1. So what will happen? This A will be 0. So for example, this is the counting. This A will be 0. This B will be 1. This will be 2, 3, and so on. So last one will be 7. Okay. So of course the length is 8. But if we talk about index, it starts from 0. So it's and it will be 1 before, right? Okay. So now if I have to print A, what should I write? I should write S1 or S0. Of course, 0, because here I write index. So in the S, I'll put this bracket, and inside this I write 0. So let's run it. I'll run all the code. Yeah, I missed running some code. So you got A, right? Awesome. Now, if you have to print some characters, similarly, you can count it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. S is 4, right? So you print 4, then you will get S. So you got S, right? Okay, awesome. Great. Okay, that's great. Okay, now let's go to the next set of things. Okay, so this was the way of how I can print any characters in a string. Okay, like you can call like single letter as a character. Okay, so any character in a string. What if I have to print all the characters separately? This is a string, but I have to print. Okay, so what I can do? I can use a loop, right? Or can someone quickly tell me how to find out the length of a string in JavaScript? Anyone? Someone quickly tell me how to find out the length of a string in JavaScript? I'm waiting. Why the index starts from 0? Okay, that's a good question. It starts from 0. That's all I can say you. But in computers, the counting starts from 0 basically. Okay, so that's the reason. Okay. Okay. So see, I just got one answer. Okay. Okay. Someone has written s.len. Is it len s or s.len? S.len. Okay. Or length. Very good. Now finally, some of you guys are length. Okay. 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 There is a lot of confusion between len and length. So should I go with len or should I go with length? Okay. Oh, sorry. Like, am I speaking a bit slow, like loud? Okay. I'm speaking a little faster, right? Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. So now you guys have two things. One is as dot length. Okay. Let's calculate it here. So you'll get it. I have to calculate the length of the string. So you'll remember it because the problem is we are always learning different languages, right? And so you guys can be confused. It is length, it is lel. Python it's in a different way. In JavaScript, in Java, it's in a different way. Okay, so always give it a try. Do you think it will work? Let's have a look. Yes, it's work. That means this is a correct way. All others are wrong. It's length. Okay, and the spelling of length is length, not GST. Okay, Hmm. Let's continue. Okay, so what should I write here? As dot length. So this is the thing. So now I have written s dot length. Okay. So now s dot length is written there, but you know, now here why I am using this loop. I am starting the loops from 1. Okay. And if I go it by this, let's go by this. Then let's correct the error here. Okay. Console dot log. Okay. What I am doing, I want to print every character. So s. Okay. And the value of I. So what will happen first? The value of I is 1. So first S1 will be printed. Then the value of I will increase. Then what will happen? I is equals to 2. Then S2 will be printed. Then S3 will be printed. S4 will be printed. S5 will be printed, and so on. Okay, let's run it and see it. What will happen? Okay, so I got one undefined. Why I got it, I'll tell you. And I got from BHISHEK. Where is my A? A is missing. Why? Why is A missing? A is missing because, okay, where did I start it from? I started it from 1. Like just before we saw, this A has an index 0, right? So my loop should start from 0. This is one mistake that we corrected it. Okay. So now you can say you got Abhishek completely, but I am getting an undefined at the end. Why am I getting an undefined at the end? Any idea, guys? Okay, so what is the value of s dot length here? The value of s dot length will be 8, right? This will be 8. Right? So the value of s dot length is 8. So now what will happen? So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, and this is 7. 8 is nothing, there is no 8. Okay, when we calculate length, these quotes are not counted. Okay. Okay. So this 8 is nothing, 8 is not present there. So we are getting undefined at that side, right? That is why whenever we calculate length, because we are always dealing in index. Okay, whenever you deal with the string things, it will always be index. Okay, s minus 2, length minus 1. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. So now if I run it, I'm getting the things properly. Awesome. Okay, so finally I got my name right. It took a time, right? Okay. Sorry guys, there was some disturbance. Okay, so now let's continue. So one thing we have already done it. What is the one thing we done it? One thing we did how to find the length. What is the meaning of index? And the third thing, how to print out different values. Okay, yeah, like some of you are suggesting I can go like this also. Okay, totally okay. Just I want to do like that so that you guys will remember there is a -1 here. If I don't put a equal to, you guys may not note it. Well, okay. Okay. So now let's shift to a different part of the story. A different part of the story is now you know how to extract one character at a time. What if I want to correct multiple character at a time? What can I do? Hmm? This one or this one or something like this group of characters. Any suggestions? What do you mean by how to print a name vertically? I did not get it. We printed a name vertically only, right? ABHISHEK. That was a vertical direction. Correct? Yeah, that was vertical, right? This is vertical. Vertical is top to bottom. Are you talking about horizontal, left to right? Okay, so left to right is same. So see, currently the string size is the same thing. I'll just print a string, right? If I have to print it in the horizontal direction. But even if you want to print the horizontal direction, we can use the same concept where we use it in the star, 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 right? The same approach, right? Okay. So now let's go to a different set of problem, different set of approach. Okay. Okay. So so now we'll understand how to extract the characters in a group. Okay. So let's see. So console.log. Okay. So if we have to extract the characters in a group, we'll use this as dot substring. There are multiple things we'll study. We are starting with substring. Substring. Okay. Okay. So as dot substring. So how substring will work? Let's see. Now let's suppose I want Abhi. Okay. So what is the starting index for Abhi? 0, 1. So let me write it. So okay, where to write it? Yeah, I'll write it here and then comment it. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll comment this line. So A is 0, B is 1, H is 2, I is 3. Okay, so now here you have to write a range. Okay, so let's suppose I want to print from 0 to I, 4 things. What should I write? Should I write 0 to 3? 0, 3? Do you think it will work? There is one small error here. We'll understand what's the error here. Let's run it. You just got ABH. You did not get the last letter. I wrote 0 to 3. That means 0, 1, 2, 3. I should get till I. But I only got till H. So what happens? How substring works? Whichever letter you want to print. I want to print till I. Okay. So you have to write till the next one. Okay. So that means our next, like whatever is the end value, you have to add 1 to it. That's the rule. Okay. So I'll write it 0 to 4. Okay. So now what will happen? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will, the point is still here, so it will print before S. Whatever is written at the last, it will print before it. Okay. Awesome. Abhi is there. Okay. 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 Now the next thing is can what I was trying to say. I just forgot. I was thinking to tell you something, but anyway. Okay, so what we learned, like see, we'll write a smaller, we'll write the first where we want to start it, and two where you want to end it. For example, let's take another example. I want to print SHE, she. So it will start from 4, it will end from 6, right? So we'll write 4, we'll write 6. So 6 plus 1, and the values will always be preceded. So 6 to will be 7. So now we'll get she. Okay, so we got she. Okay, great. This is done. So now just this is a thing that happens only in JavaScript. Okay, even if you write reverse of it, doesn't matter. Okay, you will still be happy. JavaScript will still be happy and it will give you the same output. Okay. So the basic rule is like we should start with a smaller data first and like larger thing later. But even if you write smaller later and larger first, JavaScript will automatically arrange it for you. Okay, great. Okay, and also one thing. What if I just write 0 here? What will happen? Let's run it. It will print you all the letters, right? It got okay. So by default, the end is it took the end. Okay, that is the last letter. Okay. Hope this substring is okay. So now what is happening? Now we are able to extract like what is here this string into small portions, right? So for example, I'll give you this. Remember we did this problem a while ago. Star, 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 and finally star, 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 star. So can we do this problem with the help of substring? See how easy it is. For I is equals to 1. So let's assume a string, okay, like this. Let's assume a string of this, okay. So this is our string, okay. Now using this string, we can, yeah, I'm coming to reverse string, don't worry. So now what is the length? S dot length minus 1. So it will start from 0 again. And finally, I plus plus. Let's have a look. Okay, so now what do we have to do? Console.log. Okay, we just have to add as dot sub. I'm not getting suggestions, so sad. As dot, okay, I wrote it the wrong typo. Sorry, why is my B not working? Substring, right? Okay. So console.log as dot substring. So now this is done. So now I'm just writing I. So what will happen? Initially the value will be 0. So this whole thing will be printed. Then the value will be 1. So this whole thing will be printed starting from 1, then starting from 2, then starting from 3, and then starting from 4. Okay, let's run it. What happened? Okay. No, unfortunately, substring does not support negative. What happened? Why it's taking up? What happened actually? What did I do? Okay, I printed in the reverse order. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. I'll correct it. So here, why did I got it in the reverse order? Because first time when the value of I is equal to 0, what will come here? 0. That means it will go from 0 to the last letter. Then when the value of will be, I told you right, but I wrote it wrong. Okay. Okay, so now this you understood how to print it. So how can we get this one? This problem. Any suggestions? What should I write here? Anyone? 0. I what? I want to know. Or 0, comma something here. Any suggestions? I've written in okay. Oh, sorry. I is less than equals. Sorry, I think I removed it by mistake. Yeah. Thank you, Rohan. Okay, Ankita also told thank you for. Thank you, Rohan and Ankita. I just missed it. Okay. What should I write? 0, comma I or 0, comma I plus 1? Very good. Let's run it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we got it perfectly, right? That's clear. So one problem can have a different approach. You guys have to think which approach is easy for you. You can see the way the code got smaller. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, now see, we are happy using a normal loop with string, but there's a different loop that we can reuse string, and it's of a great advantage. Okay, so let's take my name again, Abhishek. How can I have a typo in my name? But okay, S is Abhishek. Okay, so this is a normal loop till we are using. So now I'll change the loop for now. Okay, let's change the loop a little. So for t, okay, now there are two things. Okay, one is in S, okay, and one is off S. Okay, so let's see both the things. Okay, okay, as line 0. Yeah, great. You use the reverse loop. Yeah, great. You can do that also. No letter in 8th position. What do you mean by that? Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, see, so for t of s, what will I do? So, and let's print it. Console dot log s. Okay, let's print it. Let's run it. Let's see what happens, and then I can quickly explain you. Okay, I got Abhishek. What happened here? I printed s by mistake. That was a I was also shocked for a while. How did I got it? Okay, I should print t here. Okay, what did you got? You got Abhishek. So simple. And how did this actually work? Okay, how does this logic work? When you write t of s, basically what happens? This t will start pointing to the letters. That means this t focuses on A first time, second time this t focuses on B, then it will focus on H, then it will focus on I, then S, then H, and so on till finally to K. Once it is over, it will get out of the loop. Okay? Store the value. Okay. Got it? So this is how it is happening. So it's going from the first letter of the string to the last letter of the string, the for loop. There's one more loop that is in loop. Let's have a look. Generally, we don't use in loop with strings and array. It's mostly for objects, but let's see what will happen when we use in loop. So you will get all the indexes of the string, okay, from the start to end, okay, 0 to end. Clear? Great. Awesome. So now so now I think you both are clear with this, okay. I'll come to that. JavaScript with DOM, okay. And there are a few topics left here. Let's quickly complete it because we'll need this topic when we are going with DOM. Okay. So, okay, great. So I was about to say something, but again I forgot. Let me remember. I hope I remembered it. Great. Okay. Okay. So now let's make it a point. Whenever we are using a string, if possible, or if you want the things to be done fast, we'll use for off loop, right? It's much faster, right? Compared to a normal loop, right? Right. Now, okay, let's in the string, I think, yeah. One more thing. What if I want to delete a thing in a string? Like, let's suppose I want to delete this A. Can I delete this? Okay. Or what if I want to add something in the string? Can I add it? Okay. Like at a specific position. Like, you know this, right? Console.log s0. What is happening? This will not make a lot of sense now. Once we study arrays, this will make more sense. So just I'm giving you a heads up. So I'm getting A. So is it possible I can write like this? S0 is equals, now instead of A, it will change to B. And then let's print a string. Console.log, and let's take S, print S. Let's see if the things have changed or not. Oh, it did not change, right? And why it did not change? Let's talk about a little later. But remember, in string, we just cannot replace or update any characters. Okay, in arrays we'll be able to do it. We'll see it. Okay. Now the next thing is, what if we want to add some characters in it, or that, see, things are easy, but yeah. Okay. So now you see, I cannot directly remove this A and add a B there. So how can I do it? There are a number of ways you can do it. We can use some tricks, some things that we have learned, and we can do it. Let's suppose I want to remove this H, and instead of this H, I want to add J. Okay. So how to do it? So of course, directly I cannot do it, right? That I just showed you. So now you know I want to replace this I, right? ABH. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll remove this part of the string, ABA, the first three letter of the string. Okay, and I'll remove what will, let's see what happens. I'm doing it step by step. Okay, so this will be a little bit. S is equal to S dot substring. What will be the substring? So 0, 1, 2, right? So 0 to 3. Okay, so this will give us ABH. Now let's go here. Let's come here. Let's take S2. S2, I want to replace I. No? Let's take it after that. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So S dot, since I want it to the last, okay, so I don't need to write, by default it is last, right? This will give you SHEK. There are other ways to do it, but yeah, this is by just I'm doing it by string. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to add in S, okay, S1, sorry, plus, okay, that means what will happen after one, what do I want to replace this I by? Let's take J, okay, Abhi Jake, it does not pronounce well, but okay. And then I'll finally do, okay, let's print this. Console.log. So finally I got Abhijit, something, whatever you pronounce. Okay, so this is one of the way we can use it. There are some other ways we'll learn it. Okay, but I think you got it, right? So basically we learned how to extract the things in string, single letters, multiple letters, all those stuffs, right? And you get the answer, right? Totally correct. Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, I'm giving you guys 2 minutes break. Okay, I'll just drink water and come. Okay, till you guys can think over any kind of doubts or something you have, then of course we'll discuss that and we'll proceed with array, and also we'll deal some part of the string that deals with array. Okay, give me a minute. Hey guys, I'm back. Let's continue. Okay. Okay, someone is spamming here. Okay, how to reverse a string? And don't worry, I'll coming to that. Okay, that will lead. Okay, there are 2 ways to do it. Okay, let me tell you the one of the way. That is why sometimes my things get slipped from my mind by reading the comments. So you guys can, whenever I miss a topic, when I have crossed that topic, you guys can let me know. Okay, if I miss something. That was there in the mind, but it slipped. Anyway, so let's take a string. Let's take a nice string. China. We'll lose soon. Hope no person are from China, right? Or they don't use YouTube. So that's good. So let's see how to reverse it. So one way is very simple. Let's take a S1. Let's make it empty. Okay. Okay. For I is equals to 0, or let's take the other loop. We are very much using this loop. Okay, let's have a habit of using off loop also whenever required. Okay, so for t of s, so what will this give you? If I print this, this will give you China, all the letters of China, right? Console.log s. Okay, so you'll get all the letters, right? How to get the value using by string, sir? I did not get your question, Binati. Okay. Okay, so now I'll replace this with s1 is equals to, now see, there are two things. What if I write like this, s1 plus s? What will happen this? And there are two things. Okay, let's take one more s2. S2 plus, sorry, s plus s2. Okay. One will give you the reverse string, one will give you the original string. Which one will give you the reverse string? Guys, answer fast, fast. Okay, some joke is going in the chat. I didn't get the joke. Okay, anyway. A lot of people are smiling and laughing. Okay, no joke. Awesome. Oh, sorry. Again, sorry. Very sorry. It was T. All those who answered were wrong. There were some people who told me to change it. They were correct. Who was the first person who told me? Krishna. Great Krishna. Thanks for that. Okay, so let's run it. How does it happen? I'll explain you. Okay. Oh my God. What happens? Why did not I get the answer? I got it. Yeah. Okay, I got it in the same line. No? Okay, let's change the line. Okay. Will command D work here? Or that shortcut is not working? Sorry. Copy it and paste it again and change 1 to 2. Simplest approach. So this is the like the original one and this is the reverse one. Okay. Okay. This can be one of the cryptographic messages if you want to send it to someone secretly and then inform him that you can reverse the message, and so you'll know the original text. Okay. Okay. So let's see how the things are happening here. Okay. Let's talk about S1 and then S2. So you guys got to know how in S1 how it's happening. This is a normal way. Initially, the value of S1 is empty, like the previous case. In the S1, we are adding T, right? So first, what will happen? C will happen. C will be added. So now the value of S1 will be C. So next value will be H. So H will be added. Then what will be added? I will be added. N will be added. A will be added. This is the same way the star problem. Okay, the same way it will get on added. Okay, but how does S2 take place? That we have to think. So what we are taking, I'm just focusing on China for now. Okay, I'm not focusing on other things. Okay, so S2 is equals to T plus S2. Okay. So see, so now have a look here. So initially S2 is empty. What is the value of T? C. The first value will be C, right? So that means C plus no value, right? That means S2 will be C now. Okay, what happened to my handwriting? Sorry. Okay, now next value will be H. So what is happening? First, H is being added before S2, right? So S2 will be, our next value will be H plus the value of S2. So what is the value of S2? That is C. So it will be HC, right? Next value will come. Next value will come, that is I, right? So what will happen? First, I will be added. I will be added. And then what will be happen? HC will be added. Okay, so I plus H. So it will be IH. So you guys can see why it is getting reversed. Because the next character that is being added first, right? This is technical and pure maths, you can say. Okay, I didn't know lead code is from China. Okay, but if lead code is China, yeah, I totally agree with you, Ritik. This is one great thing I like from China. Okay. Okay, guys, this is the way you can reverse it. We'll learn some other ways also. So, okay, let's start with a like even more than a string array will be more interesting. Okay, and now the first thing is why do we need array? Okay, when you understand the need for it, then only you'll be able to use it, right? Oh no, no, JavaScript is very interesting. Any programming language is very interesting, no doubt about that. Okay, okay, great. I have a little problem pronouncing your name, but great. Great to see you here, Nikhil. Okay. But what if you want to words to reverse only the, okay, great. Your question is great, but I did not cover that question. If you want, I can go with that question. Okay. Okay, let's go with that question. Let's choose this. China well goes to India. So now the question was, okay, her question was like, see, uh, I reversed a complete string. What if I just want to reverse, like, see, the order should remain same. Like this China will get reversed, it will be written here. Then will get reversed. Then lose will get reversed. Then two will get reversed. Then India will get reversed. Okay, the same order. Or basically, the thing is, how can I print these all things in a like what do you say? Separate lines. This word in a separate line. So there are few things that you have to note. Okay. Okay, so let's check how many where are the spaces. Okay, if I tell you just print the total the words in a separate line, how can I print the words in a separate line? Just the words. If you are able to access the words, then I can able to reverse the word or whatever you want to do with the words. Okay, Namami Lota, you're from China. Okay, awesome. Sorry if I hurt your feeling. Okay, still we will win. Don't worry. Or okay. So you guys can know this is a word. Okay, so let me make it clear to you. This is a complete word. Okay, and at the end of the word, I see a space. As soon as a space is encountered, what will happen? One word will be completed. No one write a word like this. If I have to write, I don't write a word like this, right? Okay, so word, how is a word written? This is a normal word, and after every word there will be a space, right? So we can think like this, you know. So whenever we have a word, it's okay. Whenever we encounter a space, that means our one word is completed. Let's print that word, right? Okay. Okay. So for I, let's take 40 of let's. So what happens? So this will go from letter by letter. I'll just keep adding it. If S is not equals. Remember we studied that last class. Not equal to space. So space. This is space. That was not a space. This means nothing. No? Sorry. Sorry. What is happening? Okay. So now what happens? Now you can see this is the thing. And if S is not equal to space, that means okay. And we'll put a else here. Else means here. If this is not equal to space, then I'll do something here. If it is equal to space, then I'll come here. Okay. So what will the first letter value of T? C will be there. Then H will be there. Then I will be there. Then N will be there. Then A will be there. Then a space will be there. But till the time I got a space, one word is completed. So can I do something like this? Let's take word. Okay. Okay. Let's take word which equals to empty. Word is equals to word plus P. This time I wrote it correctly finally, right? Last time I was writing S. Okay. So now what happens? What will happen here? Till S is not equal to space means C will come, H will come, I will come, N will come, A will come. So this will become China. After China, there is a space. Okay, since there is a space, so what will happen here? So So here, once a space is encountered, this condition will be false. So it will automatically come to else, right? So here I'll write console.log. Okay, what? Now there are two errors here. Okay, so once I run this, what will I get? I'll come to examples with HTML, CSS. Don't worry, guys. Okay. Okay. Namami, so finally, where are you from? Are you from Nigeria or are you from China or which part of the world? Okay. Ah, I'm not doing it a reverse, no? If I have to do it a reverse, then I'll add word equal to t plus word, right? I'm adding it in the proper order, same order. Oh yeah, no. Finally, my what do you say? Issue has been sorted out. The problem was like there was some wire cut by my neighbor. They were building the house, so my broadband wire was cut. Okay. Okay, great, great, great. Some of you guys are answering it. Okay, so if I run this now, I'll not get the correct answer. Okay, I did not get any answer. That's bad. I should get something. That's amazing. Let's have a look. This is my S. Word is empty. For T of S, okay, if S is not equal to space, okay, word is equals to word plus T, hence console.log word, WRD. I think I should get some output here. And why I did not get some output? That's amazing. Oh, set. Wait. That's very bad. Okay, wait, what happened? Wait. Let me bring that code back. Just 1 second. Okay, this is the code. Else I had to write it again. I totally get it. Why do I keep doing this mistake, right? I don't know. I have a habit of writing S or something. Okay, I'm really sorry. Again, I did the same mistake. It was T basically, right? How many times I do the same mistake again and again? Sorry. Okay. So you got China, China will lose, so on, right? So the first error is the second time I just want will. The third time I just want lose. Fourth time I just want to, right? This is the thing. Okay, thank you. Who was the one who told me? Bayana Express Iono. Nice name. Okay, there were some people also who were suggesting me. I did not noted that, right? Prisa, Jemon. Okay, thank you guys. Shalini also, thanks a lot. I did not say it. Okay. Okay, so now you guys can see what is happening. Like this word has a value, right? When this word is being calculated, China is there. So next time, what happened after printing it, I'll make the word empty. Okay. So what will happen? Next time it will again start with an empty word. So now let's have a look. So you'll got China will lose too. But I'm not getting India. Why do you think so? Because what logic we are using? The logic we are using, if a space is encountered, then only the things will be printed. For India, the word is being calculated, okay, but there is no space after it. So what I can a simple trick. Whenever you get a statement, okay, sentence, just add a space after it, okay, and it will work like a charm. Right? Sir, where is the T? Oh, the T is here. For T of S, I've taken a variable. That earlier loop we decided, right? Yeah, it came now. We will not miss India. Don't worry, guys. Okay. Rishita was surprised when she did not see India. Okay. Okay, guys, great. So now you have got the word, right? Now, if you want to reverse the word here or do something with the word, you can easily do it, right? Yeah, before printing only, you guys, if you want, you can reverse it. Okay. Okay. So now it's okay. Okay. because after India there is no space. Okay. Okay. I was just reading your chat. I pronounced it louder. Okay. Let's go to the next topic, guys. Array quickly. Array, and why do we need array, and what is the need of array? Can someone quickly tell me how many assignments are given till now? You'll get to know. I think you'll get one assignment today. That logic question. You know what again? Okay. So basically, what happened? Okay, see for this loop, what will this loop do? This loop will go by letter to the end, right? So initially, the value of t will be c, then h, then I, then n, then a, then space, right? And what will happen if t is not equal to space? Okay, t is not equal. What will happen? Word is equals to word plus t. That means till a space is encountered, a letter will be getting added. China got added. Then it found a space. Then this condition became false. It came to else. What happened? The word got printed, and then finally we made the word to be empty. Then again it will start from the top, and it will repeat the same thing. Okay, okay, guys. Finally, no, there's a lot of delay with arrays. Finally, let's start the array. Okay, so now see. A simple problem I'll ask you. Like, see, in a variable a, I am storing 10. Okay. If I told you to hold 10 values, what will you do? You'll hold like 10 different values, random values. C is equal to 45, B is equal to 79, and so on. So if I have to hold 10 values, you have to make 10 different variables and hold it. If you have 100 values, then you have to make 100 different variables and hold it, right? So what arrays simplifies the things for you. What arrays does, array will allow you to store multiple values in the same variable. It has a special syntax to it, but this is a very basic syntax. Just put this bracket and write any number of values you want. 20, comma separated by every value. So on, right? Sorry, I'm very sorry. Okay. Yes, it can store different elements. Okay. So you guys can see now this is 10, this is 20, this is 30. So now this our array A, okay, is storing multiple. 1 second, guys. Just give me a second. Yeah, sorry, it's okay now. There was some unusual disturbance. Okay. Okay, so now this, what will happen? Now this, there are a number of values that have been stored in my array. Okay. So it's just simple like string. There are a lot of things that are common between the way we sort out the problem that are common between strings and array. Okay. Okay. So now how to access the element? This is like if I ask you the length of array, the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The same way we'll calculate the length. Okay. That means console.log a dot length. Done it. Oh my God, where is the word array? I think I wrote it on top. Let's comment it. Let's come here again. You got 6. So the length of array is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So no. Okay. So let's go in a little depth to understand how this works. Okay. Okay. So there are a number of things I have to explain you, but okay. Let me give you a little idea how the thing works. Okay. So what happens? This A points to a memory location. Okay, in your computer. Let's suppose in your computer somewhere on the 1000 memory location. Okay, this is pointing to this location. Okay. Oh, okay, so what will happen? First, at one location 10 was stored. Okay, after certain values, like this is an integer. Integer is generally 4 bytes, right? So after 4 bytes, another thing will be stored, 20. Then after some distance, another value will be stored. After some distance, another value will be stored. And they all are equidistant from each other. Not equidistant means depending on the data type. Okay, like integer is generally 4 bytes, so it will take 4 bytes. And after 4 bytes, there will be next set of integers. After 4 bytes, there will be next set of integers. This is how internally it works out. So let's not focus on that a lot currently, because if I go in that part, it will take a long time. Okay. I have to go to C programming, then explain you a lot of steps. Okay. Okay. So A is from 10 to 60. Okay. So now this is the way we found out a length. So length is now, you will remember the length, a dot length, right? Now if you have to access the element, how can I access the element? Console.log a 0. On it, it gave you the first letter, right? A0. We deal with, again, it starts from the 0. For length, you calculate from the 1. For all other index purpose, starts from the 0. 1, if you do it 4, what will happen? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 50 will come, right? Right? Okay, awesome. Let's talk about that loop will also work here. 40 of a. Hope I write this time correctly. I have not written a single time correct, right? This loop, console.log t. Finally, I wrote it correct. Awesome. Console.log t. So you'll get all the values like in the strings. Got it? Awesome. Yeah, you get it. Okay, time is up. I can extend it a little. Do you want me guys to extend it a little? Maybe like 20 minutes? What do you guys say? Should we continue? No? Okay. This no was for me or for Nihal? Gautam. Take 1 hour more. No. Like so, some people can get tired. 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah. We can. Yes, Nihal, we can. There's a different way to do it. We'll study through HTML. Yes, sir. Okay. I did not get the last part. I'm coming to extended please. Okay. So I'm extending it by. Okay. There are some people who don't want to extend it. Some people who want me to extend it. Okay. Then let's do one thing. Let's extend it by 15 minutes. Okay. Then you guys can be like happily enjoy the other part of the day. Okay. Just 15 minutes. Okay. Okay. So this part is like for t of a means like this a is an array, right? That has a lot of values. What this t will do, like in a string, this t will go to the first value, then this t will go to the next value, then this t will go to the third value, fourth value, fifth value, and the sixth value. So this t will go from the starting to end. Okay, and finally, so like once all the values are getting ended, it will get out of the loop. Okay, I'm extending it by 15 minutes, just 15 minutes, guys. Okay, we'll add it at 8:15 Indian time. Okay. There are some more steps in the array. I'll tell you quickly. Okay. This loop you understood about array. Even the normal loop will work in the array perfectly. For I is equals to 0, I is less than a dot less than equal to. I'm using equal to so that you guys can understand and remember that we do -1 I plus plus console.log. I was planning to make a chatbot, so that chatbot thing I'll do it in the next class. Okay. I is equal to 0, a little length. So this loop will also work in the same way. Okay, no, remember. Okay, no. What will be the answer here, guys? Will it be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60? Yes or no? You'll get the assignment question. See, here I'll not get the values 10, 20. You got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Because I printed I here. Okay. For array, this is sometime you guys can do a mistake when you are beginning to code. I should print AI, right? Like in the strings. Okay, very good, awesome. So there are a number of functions and other things in the string. So let's see it. So if I have to update some value in the array, remember in the string we are not able to do it. So we use some logic with the help of index, right? So here let's observe it. A, let's give it a values like A2. Okay, what is the value of A2? Let's print it first. Console.log A2. That's it. It is 30, right? Let's replace it now. A2 is equals to, let's make it like 100. Okay, now let's run it. Okay, now it's 100. You can see the values got updated, right? That's the difference between string and array. Okay. So now remember why this difference is because there's a term here. That is a very common term. Okay. String is immutable. Array is not immutable. Immutable. That basically means once the string is formed, I cannot change it. Once the array is formed, I'm able to update it the way I want to do it. You are able to change it. Okay. Like in the next class, we'll be starting with the DOM. I'll do with the basics of array and object. Then we'll start at the DOM by the end of the next class. Okay. 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 Why to write console? Okay. The console.log basically helps you to print the output on the console, right? Okay. Most of you want to go. Okay. Okay. Last 5 minutes. Let's do one problem and then you guys can go. Okay. No, no. Okay, okay. Oh, if that is a problem. Okay, let me correct that. Okay, let me come here. A lot of people have confusion with T. The T is not predefined. Okay, wait. Let me back here. Let me back. Yeah. You can take any variable here. This variable, basically, whatever variable you took, will start from the first value of it and go to the last value. Okay, K. So then I printed K. Okay. 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 Remember, you guys were telling me how to reverse a string, right? So let's have a look at. Yeah. We'll talk about assignment. Just look at this problem. Okay. So else is equals to. I have never seen so much guys excited about document.write is a part of a DOM. We'll come to that. Yeah, you can say that also. Jeet. Okay. What I was So let's take a string. Okay. Now what I want to reverse this string. Okay. So now we guys have already reversed this string, but let's do it with the help of a functions. Now see, we have a reverse function, dot reverse function in JavaScript. Okay. But the problem with dot reverse function is it does not work on string. It only works on arrays. For example, let's take an array 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Now what I'll do, console.log s.reverse. Let's run it. It's taking a while. Why? I don't know. Have I written the things correctly? S.reverse spelling is correct, I think. Okay. I think my computer is also saying time up. Okay. Oh, this site went down. So sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, no worries then. Guys, then let's continue. Okay. Okay. All the codes that I have done, guys. Okay. Those code will be shared to you by tomorrow. Like I'll share to you in the next class, and from the next class, I'll also put the code on GitHub and share it to you at the end of the next class only. Okay. All the code has already been saved in my account. Currently, that website is down. I don't know why that website got down. I've been using it for years. Okay. Okay. Now even the server has gave up. Yeah, Jeet. So finally, we are also giving it up. Okay. And in the next class, we'll try to start with DOM. Basically, we'll cover the rest part of array. Okay. Okay, guys. I am also hungry. You are also hungry. Okay. Okay. The assignment. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. The assignment. Okay, guys. So this is your assignment question. Okay. 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 Okay, so this will be your assignment. So now I'll give you a little hint. Okay, so what you have to use the concept of string and do this. Okay, hope this is working. Let me give it a second. Yeah, fine, it's back, but will not continue. I'll just give you the assignment. The server got tired, right? We disturb it a lot. Okay. Okay. So this is a very interesting problem. I'll give you two questions. The first question that you guys can think. This is a very famous interview question because I have been also be taking interviews for a while. So I generally ask this question for interview those who are freshers for them. Okay. But this is a very interesting problem, Fizzbuzz problem. Then I'll go to give you, this is a loop problem. Then I'll give you one problem based on string. So basically the logic is, what you have to do, you have to go from number from 1 to 100. Okay, the loop will be there from 1 to 100. And if a number is divisible by 3, you have to print, okay, oh sorry, let me zoom. Yeah, I will give you, what I'll do, I'll share you all the codes. You will always have this video guys there, don't worry. Okay, so now see, if a number is divisible by 3, you have to print fizz, capital F. Okay, and small f doesn't matter. If a number is divisible by 5, you have to print budge. If a number is divisible by 15, you have to print fizzbuzz, no space. Sorry. Let's make all this capitals, fizzbuzz, okay? This is the logic. Else, if the number is not divisible by any of the 3, then directly print a number. Okay, that means this should be your output. I'm giving you the output till 15. So for 1, you'll get 1. For 2, you'll get 2. Let's write the output here so the things will not be disturbed. For 1, you will get 1. For 2, you'll get 2. For 3, you will get fizz. For 4, you will get 4. For 5, you'll get buds. So on. For 6, you'll get 6. For 7, you'll get 7. For 8, 8. Okay. For 9, it's divisible by 3, you'll get fizz. For 10, again, you'll get buzz. For 11, you'll get 11. Okay, whereas for 12, you'll get 12. But 12 is divisible by 3, right? So you'll get fizz. For 13, you'll get 13. For 14, you'll get 14. For 15, it's divisible by 15, right? So this time you'll get fizz buzz, right? And so on till 100. Okay. Now this problem can look very simple to you. The only thing is, I don't want you guys to solve this problem using modulus. Try to solve this problem without using modulus. That's the assignment for you. Okay. Awesome. Then G, try to solve this question without using modulus. Okay. I know you may have solved this with using modulus, right? Okay. Okay. Sorry. I think my screen is on the maximum zoom now. I cannot zoom currently, I think. If the number is not divisible by 3, no, no. Okay. Now I think all are clear with this question. Okay, I'm giving you the next assignment. So now what you have to do? Okay. So you basically have to take a sentence, like for example, Ram is walking on the road. Okay. This is a string. So now it can have a lot of like there can be like wait a second. Like madam is walking on the string. So basically now what you have to do, you have to find all the words in the string, like the palindrome words. Palindrome words basically means, like, see, madam, sorry, the wrong spelling. Okay. So see, madam, if I take it from left side or right side, it will still be madam, right? Even if you reverse madam, it will still be madam, right? That means they are called palindrome strings. That means string and their reverse both are equal. So what you have to do in a big sentence, you have to find all the palindromes. Whichever word is palindrome, you just have to print the palindrome words. So make sure you take a sentence in which there are 2 to 3 palindrome words. Okay. What if the number is divisible both by 3 and 15? If a number is, like, see, if a number is divisible by 15, by default it's divisible by both 3 and 5, no doubt, right? See, there can be 4 cases. The number is only divisible by 3, fizz. Number is only divisible by 5, buds. Number is divisible by both 3 and 5. That means it is divisible by 15, right? Divisible by 15 means divisible by both 3 and 5. In that case, you have print fizz buds. And finally, the number is not divisible by any of these, then you have to print the number itself. Hope that is clear. Okay. That's awesome, guys. So presently now I'm closing the today class, and we'll meet tomorrow at the same time and we'll rock again. Okay. Okay, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.